Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, I'm just gonna do a chill vlog because, as everybody knows, there is a lot going on in the world and I have not been outside. We've been quarantining at our house. We've gone for 2 drives, but in the last like 4, maybe 5, probably 4 months, I have not been to a store or anywhere. So today, we're gonna go to Costco. I'm gonna be wearing a mask and we're going to be trying to stay as safe as possible, social distancing still. But I'm also, the thing I'm mainly excited for, I'm going to be going to Best Buy to look at my possible new camera, the Canon M50. And I'll touch on why I'm thinking even of getting a new camera later in the video. So if I'm going to go anywhere, I definitely don't want to go anywhere looking like this. I just got out of bed, I'm wearing an undershirt still. So let's go ahead and fix that. There we go, okay. Yeah, it's not too bad. Let's go ahead and head out. It is pouring raining. That's not great. Alright, I think there's water on the lens. But we are going to Best Buy first because this Costco is packed, so we're going to go to a different one.
Famous documentary workers, and they're just like...
Yeah. G7X Mark II, G7X Mark III. Almost look the same. Okay, so here is the M50 in hand. I just have it in photo mode, and it looks pretty good. This one's a little bit weird. They have the settings kind of weird here, but turning the screen around, that looks pretty good. You can see me in there, and I think I'm zoomed in really far on my face, but the quality looks pretty good, so I'm pretty happy with that. That almost looks like better quality. Oh, they're pretty amazing, both of them. I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, that one is sharper.
Yeah, this one might be a little bit sharper than M50, so I'm pretty happy with how this looks. They don't have a white one on display, which I was going to check out sadly, but this looks pretty awesome. I like that. Okay, we are in Costco now, and I hope you can hear me with the mask. I didn't film a whole lot in Best Buy because I was mainly talking with an employee about the M50, and he recommended that I get a Sony CV1, I think is what it's called. And at the time, that's not coming out, I think, until like July 11th, which is over a month from now. So it's kind of a long wait, and it is just kind of like my RX 100 Mark IV that I have, but I kind of just want the M50 just because it's like a different looking camera, and it also, I'd have to get the exclusive Sony grip for this one, and it is $749 for the camera, and then the grip, which is $150, so I'd be at $900. With the Canon M50, everything I need, I'd be at about $600 for extra batteries, the mic, the dead cat, the kit lens, the screen protector, and everything. So I feel like that's just kind of the option I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna get home and order it. But first, we gotta finish going through Costco. A sight that has not been seen in decades. Toilet paper for days, water for days. That's crazy. They got more toilet paper up here. Look at all that. That's pretty crazy. This is like the heaven of the apocalypse. Interesting. Do I get my moldy cheese with that? Out in fresh air. Well, that wasn't as bad as I expected. Alright, it's about time I tell you why I'm even thinking of getting a new camera. It's because whenever I'm editing my videos lately, I kind of just like noticed there's just something not right, because basically the three main things for filming YouTube videos is video quality, audio quality, and lighting. I kind of have lighting, I have video quality, but the audio coming from my Sony RX100 Mark IV is just not doing great for me. It's great for vlogging. I love this camera. It's amazing, it works perfectly. The video quality is almost perfect in my opinion, other than like 4K, but we're not really the 4K world yet. But since I've been at home a lot, I've been filming a lot of videos on my pegboard wall, as you've seen hopefully. And my camera is like probably 8 feet, 5 or 8 feet away, and then the audio just starts to get a little bit bouncy and a little bit tingy, I guess. So I wanted to put a mic on this thing. So I'm like, alright, I looked on the side, let's put a mic on this. Oh, I don't have a cold shoe / hot shoe or an audio jack. So since this is, I guess, just a vlogging camera, they don't expect you to, you know, even put a lavalier mic on it. But that's kind of a problem for me. So I started to do some research. What is a great camera for videos? I mean, I have like Rebel T6 right here, but that's not really gonna do great for me for video because there's no flip screen and the audio quality is not the most amazing thing in the world. So I stumbled on the Canon M50. That's what I saw a lot of people recommending. So I was like, okay, let me do some more research to this. And I'm like, okay, I really like this, mirrorless, so it's not a big heavy DSLR. So if I wanted to go vlogging with the M50, I could definitely do that. And I found they had a bundle. It's called the Video Creator Kit. It's on sale for the next like 25 days from what today is on B&H Photos, but it's back ordered, and it's called the Canon M50 Video Creator Kit because they have creator kits for a bunch of different cameras, but this one for the M50 comes with a 32GB SD card, which is not very good at all. I don't even see why they include a 32. Give me a 64 at least, because I'm just not going to throw away the 32, but I'm definitely not going to use it. Comes with the Canon M50, the kit lens, and then a Rode Video Mic Go, which I know is not the most amazing Rode Video mic in the world, but it's normally $100 for the mic. And then the camera was originally, I think, $749 or $799 when it originally came out, and then if you wanted a kit lens, that'd bounce you up to $900, plus the mic, which would be another $100. We'll just not even count the 32GB SD card. You would be at a total of $1,000, which is not too crazy for filming equipment, but pretty high for what I'm looking at. But they have this kit on sale since the M50's been out for a while, and it is $549 for everything I was just talking about. So I was like, wow, that's a pretty great deal. But then you look into screen protectors, extra cheaper batteries, because right now my budget does not fit an extra Canon battery because they're like $40 to $60. Then you need a dead cat and just stuff like that. So that bounces you up to around $600. So I was like, okay, you know, that's not the worst thing in the world. I can definitely do that. So that's why I wanted to go to Best Buy today to go take a look at it. And I looked at it, you saw, I was pretty excited, I saw it, and I'm like, you know what, this is pretty good. It was having a little bit of trouble working for me there, but it might have been damaged. I don't quite know. The lens was kind of weird. But I started talking to one of the Best Buy employees, and he recommended the new Sony camera that is kind of like the RX100 series, the Sony ZV-1 camera, and it shoots in 4K, unlike the Canon. It does, but it's like cropped and it doesn't look amazing. And here's an image of the ZV-1, kind of hard for me to remember and say. There's the ZV-1, and here is the M50, obviously a mirrorless and more of a point-and-shoot camera. But the thing I like about the M50 is that it's a little bit bigger, because this one right here looks exactly like my RX100 except for the fuzzy microphone on the top and the screen that goes out from the side, unlike my RX100, which goes out from the top. Now this one has a microphone jack and a hot shoe on it, but it also has a built-in microphone, which is actually really amazing. The autofocus on that is amazing, but it's kind of getting to the point where it's a little bit too small, which sounds kind of weird, but it's too small for what I'm looking for, because I'm not looking to replace my RX100 Mark IV, but it's just kind of the exact same, but the screen goes out, so it's a little bit bigger, and then with the dead kitten is what they call it on the top, that just kind of makes it a little bit more big. So I wanted something more substantial. And this one, I hope I have the images up still, or I'm just pointing at nothing, cost $750, which, you know, that's not too crazy. That's what, $150 more than if I were to get everything I wanted with the M50. But the ZV-1 it's just the camera for $750, which I understand because it's a new camera. But then you have to buy the grip because you got to get the cool little grip for it, like the tripod grip, which then adds another $150, $140, $150, which would be at $900, which is a lot more than I'm willing to spend right now, because I don't know if you guys know, this might be a total shock for you guys, but 110 subscribers, you're not making any money. So I'm getting this from other sources, so I'm not gonna go out right now and spend $1,000 worth on another camera. I'm gonna go with the M50. I actually already ordered it. That's why I decided it's gonna be great for me. Now here's one last thing I wanna touch on with the ZV-1 versus the Canon M50 is the thing, like a big deal breaker for me is the lens they put on the ZV-1. Since you can't interchange it, it's very cropped. Like here is, for example, let me get my DSLR out. It is a 24 millimeter minimum zoom. So basically it's really cropped and the zoom is like, it's like really zoomed in on your face and it doesn't look great. For example, I have my DSLR at 24 millimeters on the kit lens with it, so you'll be able to see what the widest the ZV-1 would be. And there you go, you can see that's okay, but it's very, very wide compared to if I were just to grab my camera. You can see that's at full arm's length, and that looks pretty great. So putting this back down just so you can see again, that is very cropped. It might not be focused on my face because this thing does not have great autofocus, but it's way too cropped in my opinion. With the M50, it's more like this. It's a wide angle, so I can get those great wide shots if I ever do want to vlog. So that's another thing that really made me decide on the M50. And I don't really know what I'm gonna film next for this video, but we'll see what I come up with. Quick Luke update. This is how he's looking. I'm thinking of buying another dog off Amazon sometime. I never ended up returning this one, so I'm just kind of stuck with him, but he turned out okay, I guess. You know, he's just kind of there, and he's only 100 pounds, so he's pretty light. You can put him in your purse or whatever and take him around, so he's pretty great. He's actually very tired right now. I feel like whenever I show him in a video, he's very tired. Can you look at the camera? There we go. But there's your Luke update. Okay guys, I think I'm gonna end the video here. I was gonna wait for like the next week until I got the M50 and I was gonna show it off in this vlog, but I think I want to go ahead and end it. This is gonna kind of be a little bit of a teaser video, so you guys have to stay tuned if you want to see the M50 review. You know, I'm gonna make a whole bunch of videos about that and all the stuff I'm getting with it, so that's gonna be a lot of fun to film. I hope you guys will stay tuned for those videos. If you want to go check out some other videos, in the meantime, there will be a video at the end of this video on a card, really big. You won't be able to miss it. And down below, if you want to go ahead and be impatient and check it out now, you can go ahead and click on my channel. Check out some horrible videos over there. But anyway, guys, I'll see you next time. Peace out. Stay safe. Goodbye.